Hey everyone, my name's Emily Cox, and the question of the day of this video is how many LDS temples are there in the world? Which is actually a super exciting question, and there's a very solid answer to that question, unlike many videos that you probably have watched.
I promise that as you ponder what you study, the windows of heaven will open, and you will receive answers to your own questions.
But before we get started, I just want you to think about Paris. First thing that comes to mind, Eiffel Tower, likely. The Eiffel Tower was built as a centerpiece for the World's Fair in 1888 and also as a celebration for the 100-year anniversary of the French Revolution. But now it's this iconic landmark for the whole world. If you think of New York City, likely Statue of Liberty will come to mind. Also a gift from the French as a 100-year celebration for the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And we have all seen at least pictures of it, if not, and been there in real life. If you think about London, same thing. You've got Big Ben, you've got Tower Bridge, so there are all these iconic landmarks. If you've been to Utah or if you've seen pictures of Utah, likely you have seen a picture of, or in person, an LDS temple. There are a lot of them. There are 32 just in Utah, which makes total sense when you think that the Mormon pioneers came here to escape religious persecution and settled the state. So Mormon pioneers equals members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and today we have 32 temples. That means either under construction, announced, or fully operational. So if you think that's a lot, which it is, it definitely dominates in numbers for temples around the world, but you would be surprised to know that in the US there are 152 temples. Not every state has a temple yet. We're hoping that will be the case, but 152 just in the United States. There are actually more temples outside the United States than in it. There are 227 international temples, which makes a total of 385 temples for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And again, those are temples that have been announced, they're under construction, and some are fully operational. So the total number, 385. Here's a breakdown of how many temples are on each continent in the world. On the African continent, there are 29 temples of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. South America, there are 62. In Asia, there are 32. In Europe, there are 26. And in Oceania, 23. The first LDS temple was built in Kirtland, Ohio in 1836, and construction and building has not stopped since. The Salt Lake City, Utah temple took 40 years to complete and is kind of Utah's iconic symbol, like Eiffel Tower is to Paris and Statue of Liberty is to New York City. But the question still remains, why are temples so important and why are we rapidly building and operating temples around the world? What's the big deal about temples? We as members of the church believe that the temple is the house of God. It's a dwelling place for God. It's a place where we connect with God. It's a place where we can go and worship God and become closer to Him. In Latter-day Saint temples, we go to learn about our eternal identity. We go to learn more about God. We go to gain spiritual strength. When I think about temples, the word that comes to mind is power. George Buchanan, who was an early apostle of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, has a great quote that I love, and it kind of sums up why we as members of the church believe so strongly in building temples. He says, "Every temple completed lessens the power of Satan on the earth and increases the power of God and godliness." On every LDS temple, you will find engraven on the building somewhere, usually near the entrance, not always, it says, "Holiness to the Lord, House of the Lord." So kind of just sums up how we feel about temples. So that is why our church is so prolific with building temples. Furthermore, we believe that it just lends us personal strength to get through the harder times in life. We like to live life with God, and we feel like that's a great way to do it is to go to His house. When the early Mormon pioneers were settling and they were trying to find their way to a peaceful existence, God asked them to build temples so they could feel Him closer to them, so they could worship. And He instructed them that He wanted to bring the gospel to every nation, kindred, tongue, and people. He feels really strongly that everyone in the world has access to temples. So that is why we have currently more international temples than in the United States, where the church began. If you're interested in temples, anyone is welcome to go walk outside a temple. Go walk around the perimeter. There are beautiful gardens, beautiful trees. In order to enter the temple, you must have a recommend, and that's for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who have made commitments, or what we call covenants, inside the temple. If you're interested in going inside a temple, there is a really good chance that there might be an open house near you somewhere. Open houses are a time when the church allows anyone, no matter religion, age, you can go in and take a tour of the temple. So that's only right after the temple has been built and before it's dedicated for official use, and they'll open it. So if you're curious about that, check out the church website for information on any available open houses near you. It's very likely that there's going to be one, if not now, very soon near you, and then you can go through an open house and learn more about the temple. If you want to learn even more about the temple, check out this next video about how to treat our bodies like one.